Hi,
Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Val
and Dr.
and
Colleen.
Wellness Inspiration, and we're bringing you a new topic this week.
Yes.
Our topic today is called the Life Wave. But first, we need to talk about stem cells. Everyone really has heard of stem cells, may know or not know what a stem cell is. So, we're going to do a little sciencey background of what a stem cell is so we can get into what our topic is and the what the life wave is. So
Okay.
you go. What's a
All
stem
right.
cell?
A stem cell is your body has this ability to create new baby cells, basically. So stem cells are the beginning forms of any other cell that is in your body, a baby cell that's going to become a bone cell, a skin cell, a heart muscle cell, anything like that. So what the LifeWave technology is doing in your body is it's creating new stem cells.
That's very
Isn't
cool
that cool?
because by the age of 35, we lose half our stem cells that we've had from birth. And by the age of 60, you lose almost all of your stem cell activity. So the life wave actually has the ability to activate those stem cells in your body to create new stem
At
cells
any age.
at any
So
age
it's very helpful for older people
because
who do have that
we both have our
lack of it.
parents on it.
Mhm.
So my mom and my dad, who are 82 and 83, are wear the life wave patch. And
And my mom, who's 90 and in rehab right now from a
just
broken hip and surgery, and no one believes she's 90, and she actually is arguing with some people. She just told me that today. She was arguing with some woman who was like, "And how old are you?" And she said, I was 90 in June. She's like, "No, you're not." "Yes, I am." "No, you're not. You don't look 90." So she had a little interesting conversation with another resident today.
because think about it, if you could activate your stem cells and reset them to create younger and healthier
Right.
cells, and it would help, again, your skin and your appearance, and also it's non-invasive. Of course, everything we do is non-invasive because we're healthy chiropractors, and it's safe and cost effective than going for stem cell replacement,
Yes.
which is
Tens of thousands of dollars.
pretty,
And you're
yes.
not guaranteed results with those things either.
So this is a new way of health and vitality. So I'm going to show you what a
Yeah.
LifeWave patch looks like.
They're very cool, very simple, but
Like this.
really amazing
It
technology.
actually, you peel it off, you peel off the back, and you stick this to your skin. We like to
Yes.
put it back here,
Well, the
but
spots that they're typically we put them on are where all the studies were done, and showing that the stem cell activation happens. There's patents behind this product, like a lot of different patents. The man who designed all this and created it is, I don't know, he's got like an obscene number of patents behind his
his
name.
work and his
Yeah.
and the
So
studies and
what's really cool about it is the patch itself. Dr. Val showed you there's a centerpiece in there that was a different color. It's kind of white and stands out. That has some special organic crystals in them. And those crystals are what help take the actual light emitting from our bodies. We
right.
all have infrared light coming off of us. So you
Yeah.
can
It
wear
emits
those night
that heat
those
coming
night
off your body.
goggles where you can see people, like that's because it's hitting, picking up your heat signature, the infrared signature.
Right.
That infrared is wavelengths of light, which is part of the spectrum that we can't visibly see. But those wavelengths in that little patch get redirected and mirrored back into your own body. And they are then creating the signals to stimulate. Actually, copper is the mineral that's involved in this process. And that's how your body creates these new stem cells.
So even for healing, like her mother broke her hip.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in that healing process. These stem cells actually create healing with the new cells that it's creating. Yeah. So you wear it for a certain amount of time each day, and then you give your body a rest. So it's 12 hour,
Yeah,
12 hours.
12 on and 12 off. Most of the time it's wear it all day, take it off and sleep. So your body has a chance to take all those stem cells and do stuff with it.
So
and do its repair work.
it's non-transdermal, as Dr. Colleen said,
Excuse me.
and the phototherapy.
Yeah, so it's kind of considered wearable phototherapy. And what the phototherapy, the big sciencey term, because I love that stuff, is the photobiomodulation. And that is just the utilization of light to work into the body. And we do this on other levels because in our office we have a device called an Invisalign machine, which is infrared light and
Red light.
Oh, red light. I forgot that. So red light and infrared, they're all forms of photobiomodulation. So it's light that is changing something inside of the body. It's creating a biological process.
So I'm going to read the sun story because this is kind of cool. So it's the sun story. When you are in the sun, the light from the sun signals the body to up vitamin D. So that's where most people, I'm going to go out and get my vitamin D from the sun. So it produces the vitamin D in your body, the sunlight. So these X39 patches, they don't need the sun. So we are all 98.6 degrees on a cold day because that's our internal thermometer. So if you want to think of it that way. So we emit light and we emit heat. Some people run a little hotter. Some people run a little colder. Always hot, especially like females who have, menopausal issues. They run hot and cold, hot and cold. So the light that we emit reflects off the X39 patch, as we explained to you, into the body. The organic crystals, as Dr. Colleen said, change the wavelength of the light in the process called
photobiomodulation. Everyone say that 10 times fast.
The new wavelength of light then signals the body to up the production of copper peptides that has been proven to increase the stem cell activity and reset your stem cell to a younger, healthier state. So this new stem cell activity that we have been losing over, our age and over 50%, which I told you before, the additional loss is occurring due to exposure of all these electronics and everything that we're doing, even though we're in front of the computer doing it now. So as these newly active, younger, healthier stem cells, repair the cells that are in the body, and they go to work to receive all the full health benefits of the patch. So that's the sun story about these Lifewave patches. So there are, what else do you want to explain?
Yeah, so the patch that we're kind of explaining mostly here is called X39, and that's probably the most groundbreaking foundational product that they have in the patches. But there are also other patches that are specific for, and it's different in how the crystals are basically, applied in there for pain, for inflammation. There's some for performance and cardiovascular function. There's antioxidant production. So they're specifically made to do some different things. But the X39 is the one that's mostly it's helping all the stem cell production, and stem cells going to help your entire body ultimately. And there's like countless testimonials from people with some amazing changes.
Besides the fact that the studies that he has
patents, there's loads of studies. So for us, it's just falls in our wheelhouse of, like Dr. Val said, it's a natural. It's helping your body do your own healing. And there's so many ways to do that are natural, that are non, toxic. There's a lot of things that are out there, but this is something that we've been using for years, and it's, the results that we get from it are amazing. So we wanted to share that with everyone.
So, they say, what do they say about the every decade of life?
Oh yeah. mean, this is happening in a somewhat slow level. Some people have like changes like pretty quickly, but because of our life, and how we live and all that stuff, they say that you should wear the patch to see the true results you're getting for about a month for every decade of your life. So if you're 50, you should wear them for about 5 months and see where you're at that point before you give up. 1 month of them probably not going to change your life, but the longer you use these, it's going to increase your cell production over and over and over for the months. So wearing them for a year, 2 years, sometimes that's when the most dramatic changes, or it's been this nice progression where you're starting to make connections of, usually in the winter, I get a lot of eczema. Didn't get that this year. Those are the kinds of things that can be happening over longer periods of time.
So every decade, you should wear them for 1 month for every
Yes.
decade. So just give yourself. So my parents are 80, so they're wearing them 8 months. So, and they're seeing some results. I'm in my 50s. After 5 months, you start seeing some results. So it says within the first few days, the patch is really activating, 4,000 genes begin to reset, things start to move. Some people feel immediate results.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of people tell us that they feel fantastic. They feel energetic. There's something going on.
Better,
they're sleeping better. So within 1 to 3 months of wearing the patches, you see some physical changes. Some people do. They actually feel like maybe they've lost a little weight. They're feeling a little stronger. They're able to go to the gym and work out and do some stuff. So, and it's activating your stem cells and increasing your collagen in that part too. And even if you don't feel the effects, like we said, it depends on your lifestyle, depends on what's going on and, how old you are and your stem cells, regenerating. So even if you don't feel anything, you're still regenerating those cells.
Yeah.
So you're regenerating your internal organs and your tissues before, and things are starting to repair within your body. Within 3 to 6 months is when the active stem cell repair really starts to work. So it's doing what your body needs and repairing the damage caused by aging and caused by surgeries, caused by life, And then within 6 to 12 months, basically you're reversing your reverse aging. So it says in a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their vascular age by an average of 8 years in just 6 months using the X39
That's
patch.
pretty impressive.
So it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. So, and the inventor of the Lifewave patches is David Schmidt.
Right. Yeah.
So we have all information on our website about the Lifewave.
Yeah, there's a link that you can go a little bit deeper into everything. And I want to just mention one thing. So the last our podcast that we started was all about fasting. And I might explain a little bit about fasting, and then deeper fast gets you into what's called autophagy. So autophagy is the normal function of your body that's going in and get rid of the damaged cells and recycling. Just imagine the 1-2 punch of fasting and then supporting your stem cell production, where your body's actually getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. So
you'll feel stronger, healthier, thinner. It's a win-win.
I like that.
We only bring the goodness.
Right.
We only bring the goodness. So we're going to end this.
And check out our website. It's the wellnessinspiration.net. And you can find more information about Lifewave patches and some links to some more information. Thank you.
You can contact us.
Yes. Any questions? Always, you can email us, catch us on Facebook and our Instagram, things like that. We're always there, and we're always here to answer your questions and help you out.
So remember, be well, stay well,
and be inspired.
Ciao.
Bye, everyone.